Hey guys, I'm April with MIH, and I'm sitting here with Arsen at his manager's house. Hey Arsen, how
How's
you
it
doing?
going?
Good.
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So Arsen, tell us, where did that name come from?
Arson? Well, it's a kind of long story, but basically, we got such a big movement spreading right now. It's spreading like a wildfire, and we're eliminating competition at the same time and just rising to the top, and nobody could put out that flame right now. So,
Nice. That's great. So I hear that you're from the Northern California
yeah, Bay Area, San
Bay
Jose.
Area. How is it like growing up there?
It's crazy, kind of like LA, but musically wise, it's real hard to come out up there, so I had to transfer down here, to get my music out.
Right. And what was your movement called?
From the Bay to LA,
From the
United
Bay to
We Stand.
Very appropriate. All right. So, can you tell us about the labels? The recording labels. Company
Yeah,
that you're
right
with?
now I'm signed to Universal. Sub-label under that, Guap Boy Records is the main ones that are pushing out the album. We also have a digital distribution deal right now with Warner as well, Brad Music. So we're looking to expand it.
Right. And you do have an album coming up, correct?
Yeah, on the come up,
On the come up.
September 26th.
September 26th. Mark your calendars. And you have 2 singles right now?
Yep, 2 singles coming out September 2nd actually. It's Represent, featuring 40 Block from G Unit. Real good song, real hood song for everybody that likes that gangster stuff. And then we got Get It Crackin', which is actually MIH's anthem, and that's more of a club song. So
Nice. Looking forward to hearing that. So, can you tell us about any featured artists in your album?
oh yeah, man, we got a whole roster. A couple artists coming out: Skilo, 40 Block, San Quinn, rapping Forte for back in the day, looking at Bone Thugs, J.R. Ryder. So we got a full roster.
Wow, I'm really excited about that. So, as fans, what should we expect from On the Come Up besides, your collabos with those great rappers? Anything else that we can look forward to?
Yeah, well, basically, it's a universal album. We're touching on multiple different levels. We're going anywhere between slow songs that you and your boyfriend or girlfriend could dance to, tearing up the club. So,
All right. So, besides On the Come Up, what else have you been keeping yourself busy with nowadays?
so much stuff going on. We just dropped a new clothing line. You guys could see that on the MySpace. And also, we're trying to set up this national and international tour right now, trying to touch Tokyo, Germany,
Wow.
Philippines, all that. So,
International.
yeah,
Great. And you mentioned your clothing line. What's your clothing line called?
WCK.
WCK. Great. And you can get it on his MySpace.
Yep.
What else? Where else can we get it from?
www.jakerosario.com. So,
Okay. So besides that, I heard that when you were featured with Eminem in the remix of his song "Beautiful," there's a line that goes, "Glock 45 pointed right at my temple."
yeah.
So, can you talk about that? Can you tell us
Yeah,
about
I
that?
guess we could get on that subject. A couple months ago, I was going through some real hard times, and wasn't having the greatest personal life, greatest business life was kind of crashing. So I was on the whole pull the trigger situation. Every night at the dining room table. There's Wall Street bankers that had less problems than I did at that time, and they're jumping out of windows.
Right.
So where'd that leave me? So thankfully, M and me collaborated and we made that song, and it actually let me put it out on paper instead of making that a reality. So,
That's great. What's it like working with Eminem?
oh man, he's crazy. He's real humble.
Wow. I can't wait to meet him, someday.
Yeah.
And also in your other songs, such as War Stories and Beautiful, you rap about getting shot twice and getting stabbed 7 times.
Yeah.
And you're still here with us. How is that possible?
Human pincushion, man.
Right.
It's I didn't have the greatest life when I was growing up, obviously. So, I got stabbed 7 times, punctured my lung. 2 weeks later, I got shot twice. It almost fractured my pelvis. So,
Oh my goodness.
trying to move on from all that and try to do bigger things. Try to get out of the streets and just do something better with my life now.
And that's great, and I'm sure you're a great role model to, to all of your fans out there.
I would hope so.
Yeah, of course. So, speaking of getting shot and stabbed, there's a rumor going around that you are also known as a Mexican Tupac.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Man, well, hopefully I don't end up like that.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
I think really lyrically, you know, I may not be on the same level, but we definitely have the same subjects going on in our song, and I think that's why we're getting the response that we're getting right
Okay.
now. So,
So, getting on to your personal life.
oh
Let's get a little more
man,
intimate here.
wow.
Okay, so there's been some photos going around the internet of you with this very beautiful lady. And maybe you can share with us, tell us about who this special lady is.
Definitely. You know, she's actually my fiance. We're getting married at Valentine's Day next year. And,
Congratulations.
you know, try to make her a bigger part of my life now, you know, so.
Oh wow, and would you like to share with us her name?
Yeah, Jackie.
Jackie. So he has a very special lady named Jackie. That's so sweet. All right. So before we finish up, can you tell us any other things that we can expect from Arsen in the near future?
Definitely expect me on a nationwide tour for sure. You know, also keep out, you know, eye for that clothing line, the album coming out, working on the next album for next year already. Next couple weeks we'll start doing that. So, you know, keep an eye out. Skilo's album's dropping next month. I got 2 songs on that. So we're going to be doing some big things.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Arsen, for your time.
Anytime.
And any last words you want to say to your fans?
Buy my album September 26th.
All right, and again, this is April. So don't forget, mark your calendar, September 26th for On the Come Up.
Yep.
Arsen.